Hello YouTube, welcome to Gary E. Sketch Cards. I'm Gary Anderson. Welcome to episode 6. This week, Mad Max from Mad Max Fury Road. Before I go any further, I would like to give a special thanks to both Dave Eno and James from Jay and the Dirty Bits for providing the tunes for episodes 1 through 5. But I think this week I'm going to go with a format change. I think I want to talk over this speed draw, which may or may not be a bit of a challenge as there is a lag on my computer. So if I miss a couple of details, please forgive me. But I wanted to try to do something different, and let's see how this works. So the first thing I'll do is I'll block in Tom Hardy's features, obviously put in his head, mark where the eyes need to go, the nose, the mouth, and then I'll slowly kind of tighten up the features a little bit. This is probably the most stressful part of any project, but at the same time, it is the point where it's a little easier to sort of ditch a particular project and try it again, because you're so close to the beginning. When you're just starting, it's a little easier to kind of crumple it up, throw it in the corner, and try again, as opposed to when you're just about. So if you've seen any of the previous episodes of Gary Anderson Sketch Cards, you've probably wondered if I can actually get this in on the first try, and usually I do, although I will admit that last week's sketch card, Furiosa, was a bit more difficult. I think I finally got it in the 5th or 6th try, and what you see in the video was that 6th take at it. I have no shame, and I'm willing to admit that. So we get a little bit more details in the picture here. We'll draw the hair in, put the head, get the eyes finalized. That's looking pretty close to Tom Hardy, so I'm kind of liking it. Then I'll start putting in the details, put in the beard. I'll eventually work over to the shading and kind of get some more of the facial features in, maybe tighten it up a little bit. I'd like to talk a little bit about Mad Max, the new movie. I won't be giving out any spoilers or anything like that. This won't be any kind of spoiler cast or anything. But if you haven't seen it already, it's a fantastic movie. I need to get out and see it again in the theaters. I'd like to see it in 2D. I actually saw it in 3D, and it was great, but I kind of would like to see it in that sort of 2D cinematic environment, I guess. It was really surprisingly really good, and not just because the critics were throwing out their surprisingly good reviews, but because it was fun. It was a great ride. I mean, it is what it is. It's basically a 2-hour car chase, but what an amazing movie. Just the way it was filmed and everything. Everything was practical. There wasn't a lot of CGI except to create the environment a little bit, but all the stunts and all the driving and everything was practical. And what a great film. So if you haven't seen it, go see it, and I think you'll dig it. A little out of frame here, but that's no big deal. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I wanted to kind of talk over the project here that I was working on and show you the process that I use to draw the sketch cards. From week to week it'll vary. There will be times where I'll lose the face, lose the portrait, and then get it back. Hopefully, if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe. Please like this video, leave a comment below, and let me know what you think, and I will see you next week. Remember, your art is awesome and well worth your time and effort. Take care, y'all. See you next week.